Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a little bit of a layout share. This is the October 2024 layout share, and I'm looking for you're probably like, what are you doing? I'm looking for, I thought I had a little scrap of paper, but I do not. This first layout is from a class that I did in the spring of 2024 from Scrapbook and Cards Today. I still have a little bit of journaling here. This was, I believe, don't quote me because I couldn't find it in my these class booklets that I have. I think this is from a Let's Create Together from the spring kit. This one, and I believe maybe this next one. I apologize. I was not like ready for this one. This one I originally didn't have in my October kit, but I was crafting with friends one night and I just wanted to I was looking through my pictures, matching them up with layouts, and this is what I came up with. So these are all photos. Everything was pretty much done except for the photo placement and some of the embellishments that have kind of a photo related embellishment to them. So let me get more in frame here. This is another one from that same Let's Create Together. These are really, really old pictures. This was our puppy when we first got her back in 2009. These are my girls when they were little with my husband. That was the first time. Look at the teeny weeny. We had taken her out for a little hike in one of the nearby parks where we used to live. This is one that was an inspiration from a fall class that was also offered from Scrapbook and Cards Today. Their kind of emphasis in this particular class was of using 6x6 papers, and 6x6 papers that kind of all coordinated together. So it's great for those kinds of pads that you have untouched. Perhaps it's a great way to be able to use some of these pieces in a kind of non-traditional way. I did have not only the paper pack, but I also had the die cut pack. And so you'll see that I use one of the frames here for the inside because you cover kind of this area usually if you just have the one photo, but because I wanted to use a flip flap, I did go ahead and cover that up with that frame and that photo. This is definitely using my October kit. This is using, it's not I wouldn't say it's a complete scrap lift, although the elements of having the photos here and the photos here definitely are part of the design. I think I shifted some of the title work down here, and in the sketch it had something like here. This is from a sketch by Pamela Likens Cook, and that she did for 30 Days of Sketches. I mixed up all of my 30 Days of Sketches, but I know she did this for a day 12. So there's that. And I think this one was using the Jen Hadfield, one of the Jen Hadfield's papers. And I did a flip flap here. Some of the journaling is under there. And then I used some die cut pieces and some cutouts from the pattern paper to be able to do some of the clusters. And here I used another October paper kit. Let me just make sure I'm in frame. This one, I think I did put in the back. Maybe. Oh, yep, there we go. This was the inspiration. It was a one-page layout. It came from a website called, I found it on Pinterest, but it came from a website called Paisley and Polka Dots for their summer days, a collection that they were working with. It was a one-page layout that I was looking at, and I converted it to a two-page layout. So this is one using only materials from a paper pad. So everything that you see here that is dimensional, I have popped up either with foam dots. I have fussy cut. I fussy cut a ton over here. I punched all of the kind of lump and bump embellishments. If I didn't make them from the collection, then I went into my own stash and pull things. So there's that one. I still have to do a little bit of journaling here, but this is our most recent addition to our family. He came, this is Tucker, and he came into our family shortly after our girl Bella that you saw in the one of the second layout, but he came to us in very early 2023, and he just turned 4 this past weekend, or this past month, I guess, for you guys. So for the month of October he turned. All right, so this one is, I know I want to make sure I give credit where credit is due. This is a complete, when I say complete scrap lift from Dorothy Guinan, who is Scrapbooking Quebec here on YouTube. This is using the Giggum Garden collection. And I had everything. This was a base page that I worked with. I had brought this into the October kit just so that I could go through my photos, which I did, and find the right photos and then finish off the layout. What you have, what I had on the base page are everything paper related regarding kind of the foundation. So this paper is a strip here. There's this stripe paper here, this paper here, and these clusters with the tag, with the flowers, with this little kind of greenery. And then down here, this scallop kind of doily, the flowers, and this card down here. Everything else, these little small pieces, this center piece, obviously the photos, the title work, and then this area, again, because I had the embellishments, is really easy for me to pull in. I had originally thought about doing some journaling here, but then I love, one of the things that I do love when I do have collections is I love making little scenes. And this one I just love so much, and I love the way that it turned out. Here is another one, and this one is also a base page that I used using Garden Party, the Crepe Paper Garden Party collection. Everything was done. The papers here, the mats, and everything was all ready. I just have to trim down the photos and do some of my cluster work. I still have to finish off like the little spirally things off the butterfly there, and I have just a little bit of the journaling. This is going to be in a travel album, so it will be accompanied by many other layouts. And I also did a 6 photo pocket page with some extra photos that I wanted to make sure that were part of this event. So included in there for you guys. And that is that's what I've been up to during the month of October. It was a busy month. We just had a lot of family stuff, unfortunately. I won't get into it, but not all good. Some okay, but unfortunately, mostly not my normal kind of happy, cheery stuff. We've got some serious, some significant issues going on. Not in my physical household, but definitely that affect my household. So, hopefully by the next time that you see a layout share, I will either do, I'm not quite sure if I'll wait to do a full November one, or if I will do kind of an interim before the November after I attend my crop. I am attending a weekend retreat at the end of October. And so those opportunities allow me to concentrate and I will produce anywhere, somewhere it usually land on the teens in terms of the number of layouts. So hopefully I need to set myself up for success when I go to these crops. So I will hopefully be, if I can, and if there's interest, obviously, I would love to hear if folks are interested in seeing how I prep for a crop, what kinds of things I take. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that do those. I really try to slim down what I bring. I will tell you though, one of the things that I did do before I forget is when I was working with this collection, this was a lot of cut apart sheets, paper, not only using stickers and die cuts and things like that. But one of the things that I did with the papers that I had left over, I went through them very carefully with with what was left for this collection and what was left for this these papers that were I bundled together in like a page kit. I still have more of this paper pad, but this one specifically, I went through everything and made sure of like, did I love the paper still? I've played with this a ton of times. So I was okay with letting go with some of the papers, and they are mostly cut aparts at this point that I knew that I would not be able to use. And so I'm good. I played with this like I said, a significant amount of time, made a ton of layouts. I probably and may still have some of those page kits still around, but I'm good. I kept the stickers and things like that that I could pull from, but I was good with letting go of some of these papers. So I just wanted to mention that because I do, for my page kits, I really do try to do a good job about, any kind of remnants and deciding whether or not I'm going to keep them or not. So there's that. All right, guys. So I hope you've enjoyed that layout share. Guys, until next time. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye for now.